Alright, good evening, my children of the night. Oof. It's been a while, or at least it feels like it's been a while. Welcome back to I Wani Hug That Gator. So yeah, I took a little bit of hiatus for like a week. Mostly wanted to do that sorry. To damn it, what's the word? I don't know. Basically just to kind of get better. Not that I was like feeling bad or anything, I was just mostly tired. I feel like it did a little bit to help, but in the end I'm still tired. I'm always tired, so whoopity-doo. So but yeah, we're gonna get back in the swing of things. Same Bat Dragon time, same Bat Dragon channel. This week is going to be a bit special though, because today, I mean, it's going to be like the regular. I'm going to be streaming this today, and then tomorrow throughout the week, except for Saturday, I'm going to be streaming games with my buddy, Gamer from the Slaughter, because he has a whole week off, so unless anything comes up, we should be able to have a fun time. Alright, let me make sure everything is good. The audio's coming in clear. Yeah, work has just been rough for me. I'm still haven't gotten used to working so early in the morning or late at night. Whatever it is, your point of view. What do you call that exactly? The like around 4 a.m. What do you call that? Is that late night or early morning? I feel like there is a word for that, but I can't remember. Alright. Okay, so it's been a while. All I can remember is, unfortunately, our teacher, Mr. Idacon, has passed away. Some sort of, I think it was like bone cancer or something. And, yeah, our girl here isn't very happy about that. What am I saying? Obviously she wouldn't be happy about that. She's very broken right now, so we're doing what the game wants us to. We're giving her a hug. So let's go ahead and continue with it. Olivia seems shocked at first, frozen by my sudden reaction. But I then feel a pair of arms wrap around me, hands clutching my jacket. Olivia begins to softly sob into my shoulder. I feel my own resolve break down as I hear the increasing pain in her cries. When we're like this, I can't even pretend to be stronger, the stronger one anymore. Maybe I could bear the pain of Idaken, but seeing Olivia like this, I hold on tighter. I don't want to let her go. Suddenly, she mumbles something into my shoulder. What was that? We pull apart and I look over Olivia. Her sunken face is covered in splotches and trails of wet and dry tears. She's hyperventilating, and it looks like an absolute mess right now. Despite this, her eyes are fierce and lively as they meet mine. I need to do something. Right now. She doesn't respond, hurriedly rolling down the hall towards the elevator. Where would she? The fountain. The only place she could be going. I step forward to follow her, but stop. No matter no matter how I try, I can't continue. This is Olivia's promise, not mine. Do you think it's a good idea for her to go alone, though? I have no right to intrude into it like that. My hesitancy robbed me of any choice in the matter. She went alone. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. Alone. In this freezing weather? While she's going through this? What the hell was I thinking? Oh my gosh. I start my silent march through the halls, out the building, and into the frozen wilderness. It's cold out, freshly starting to snow. The world just feels so much smaller, muted, colorless. Now's not the time. I must find Olivia. There's thin tire tracks in the thinly laid on snow, pathing out down the sidewalk. I follow them. The path is serene. The falling flecks of white make it feel like one of Olivia's landscapes. The fountain must be just around the corner. Oh God. I should have gone with her. Of course the fountain is only accessible with stairs. The steps are tall and coated in a thin layer of ice. It's a death trap. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you? Something rolls down and bumps my shoe. It's one of Olivia's handles. My face flashes with heat and my blood runs cold. Oh my God. I can't lose 2 people in one day. Please. I will myself to look up. 8 steps up, Olivia's wheelchair is toppled over on its back. Seat ripped, wheels spread. It's unrecoverable. Oh, yeah, there she is. Oh, damn it. Olivia's in 2 steps further, halfway onto the ledge. Her arms reaches up for the next one. Oh, wow. Everything is totaled. They actually, like, put it in pieces. That's nice attention to detail. Olivia! Olivia stops and slowly looks back. It's a look of shock and humiliation at being seen like this. She turns back and starts pulling herself up to the next step. I can do it myself. Damn it, Olivia. I take a step up and catch myself. It's a wonder she even got this. She got even this far. But I found my balance and start marching up towards her. Her arm slips on the edge and she falls back. Whoa! I caught her in my arms from behind. I didn't make it. She looks up at me, eyes still filled with tears. I carefully set her down on one of the steps. She hides her face in her palms. I failed Idaken. You didn't fail Idaken. Frickin' snow ruined it. Snow ruins everything. Olivia chokes back a sob. I'm just a stupid fuck up. Fucking chair. Who's contacting me? No time for chatties. Okay. Fucking chair. And then continues to weep. I sit there and stare for a moment, trying to figure out what to do. Be a better boyfriend. I really haven't ever been in a situation like this. Poor girl is excuse me. Shaking. Rather it's from the cold or situation, I don't know. Instinctively, I wrap my arm around her and pull her close to me. Aww. Olivia shifts her body accordingly, and we end up in an embrace. Her sobbing calms down, just occasional hiccups, and her body is no longer sapping the heat from me either. Sorry, Inko. Sorry for what? Everything. Being an asshole, being a failure, making you waste your time on me. I'm just awful. Don't say that. I love you. That's what I wanted to say. Now isn't the time. Oh, don't do that. I'm your friend. She's already feeling bad. Don't frickin' make her think she's in the friend zone. You know that. I'm here for you in the same way that you're here for me. Come on, she wants to hear you say it. Just say it. Say it. Finish it. Olivia breaks away from the hug. Her face is tear-stained, but she isn't crying anymore. She's looking down at her wheelchair. Do you have a spare at home? No. I stand up, look up the stairs, towards the fountain, then back to Olivia. Olivia's diamonds. I can call Liz if you want. She can come pick us up after we're done. We can worry about your chair then. You're not a failure, Olivia. We're getting you to that fountain. I might not be able to carry your burden, but I can carry you. I reach my hand down towards her. Olivia's confusion erodes into a soft smile as she stares at my hand, and then back to me. My head is a diamond. Come lower. Let me grab your shoulder. Aw. I've done this a few times before. I lean in closer and Olivia pivots as best she can. Once more she uses her tail as an anchor in place of her legs. It's holding her up pretty well. Never considered it, but that tail must be pretty muscular. Aw. I thought he was gonna like carry her in her arms. In his arms, rather. Let's go. I want to make Idekin proud. I climb up the next step, planting my foot on solid ground. The fuck? It's weird. Okay. Bounce on the ground. Olivia waits for me to stop before quickly moving her tail up the next step as well. It's sort of like we're each one leg. It's a one-legged race. Simple enough. And only now it occurs to me how close we are right now. By close, I mean I'm practically creating Olivia against my side. Up another step. So it is really hot right now. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's like 80 degrees, man. I have to play this without my shirt. It's a good thing I don't have face cam, because you guys wouldn't be able to see my horrible body. Eventually we finally make it to the top. We're kings of the hill! Sort of. I managed to shuffle to the fountain. You can just put me down right here. Let me know if you see a Radio Shack. Alright. Aw. I gently lower Olivia down and place her on the lip of the fountain. Never heard it called that before. There's just enough space for her to sit along the edge, with one leg resting in the top and the other hanging off. She looks into the still water in contemplation. That's a nice image. My eyes follow hers, focusing in on the coins that have settled at the bottom of the fountain, through the hard to see... Wait. Oh, though hard to see through the opaque ice. I've stuffed my hands in my pocket for warmth, feeling my skin and my knuckles start to split already. Yeah, I hate when that happens. My fingers trace over the quarters I usually use in our lunchtime drinks. Wait, was that me? Powerful sneeze draws me away from my meandering thoughts to see Gator Girl quiver in the cold. Oh, on the cold concrete seat. Okay. Damn it. Oh, that was her sneezing. Her jaw is clenched tight, baring her sharp teeth to the world. I can't remember this. I think that's like a thing. Alligators, the mouth muscles of an alligator are make it so they can shut tight, but they can't really open their mouths that well. It might be vice versa. I forgot. Her nostrils flare with each of her breaths, the hot air creating a puff of visible mist. I mean, obviously this isn't like totally realistic, but still, just funny to think about. And her eyes are filled to the brim with a fiery rage and salty tears. I want to break the silence between us. Not like that. Ask for her thoughts. She's deep within them, though. Raging within her own mind. Finally, having the moment to process everything that's happened. In the end, it's Olivia that breaks the silence with a single, quiet, disdain-filled curse. Fuck! Damn it. Her eyes shut, keeping her tears from falling. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, Roscoe, you don't need to be here. Or Briscoe. What was his name? I don't know. Mr. Briscoe. A hiss seeps through her lips. I made it. All by myself. I finally made... But... The thought goes unfinished. She lets her shoulders down and turns her gaze away from the sprouting water. Blissfully gazing to the obscure afternoon sun that just managing to peek through the clouds and snow-covered trees. Maybe she's imagining that's where he is now. But what now? I withdraw my hand from my pocket. Well, damn it. Doing that. Because I'm resting my middle finger on the right pad and it just gets too relaxed and it's just immediately like puts all its pressure on the right click. I'll withdraw my hand from my pocket, holding it open for her to see the pocket change in my palm. Want some money? Scanning over the water feature before us, I think back to all the times I wanted to do this with someone else. How about me make a wish? Olivia's brows furrows as she glances off to the side. Her fingers grip her hoodie, and I watch as she considers my suggestion thoroughly. You throw these quarters, and I'll throw my phone, and we'll make a wish. that's actually something that happened. I don't think they we're at this roller coaster, and it's over water, and obviously when there's like water, when there's like a little pool or pond or something of that sort, people like to throw change in, whether they're like making a wish or whatever. But I we're high up, or waiting for the roller coaster to go up. I look down, and I could swear I could see somebody's phone deep in the water. It was rectangular, it was shining. I'm pretty sure it was somebody's phone, and I was like, wow, they really want their wish to come true. They're willing to sacrifice anything for that. But realistically, I think it was somebody who just lost their grip on their phone while on the roller coaster and just dropped it. Guys, you know what they say? Can't have phones on roller coasters. Not that anybody listens. I don't listen either. I actually took my 3DS on a roller coaster once and recorded the whole thing. It was actually pretty fun. I'm lucky I didn't lose that. I think my 3DS is more valuable than a freaking phone. Because even my 3DS, I can't call people, but I can play a whole shit ton of games. My phone's barely powerful enough to play Pokemon Go. And I'm not into like solitaire or anything, so screw that. Sure. A wish sounds nice right now. I wish I could walk. I motion her forward. Gator Girl holds her hand out to me, and I drop a quarter in her palm. On 3, I nod in reply. 3! 1, 2, 3. I wish for... Our 2 coins flip in the air together. I watch as the coins spin skyward, crashing through the falling snowflakes. At their apex, the coins seem to pause, just briefly touching one another. And with a synchronized plop from both quarters... Wait. With a synchronized plop, both of the quarters hit the water together. Looking forward, I see the coins even land on the same side. Heads. Wonder if that'll double our chances of making our wishes come true or something. A lot of huff and amusement from Olivia's comment. Though the more I think about it, the more I hope it does. I wish I was no longer a virgin. We stay there, looking at the fountain together in silence. Sorry. For a moment, it feels as though time had stopped around us. It's just me and Olivia, experiencing the moment together. It almost makes me forget what just transpired, what we were dealing with, what kind of future the two of us were looking at. For this moment, though, none of those dreadful thoughts mattered. What matters now is finding a small bit of peace, of solace. A little bit of a calm before the storm that was inevitably coming. The shitstorm. A harsh wind chill finally brings Olivia and I out of our thoughts. Hey, I'm sorry for being super distant earlier. You don't have to apologize for that, Olivia. Everyone goes through this sort of things differently. I know, but I just feel bad. I know I'm not the only one who's sad that Idacon is gone, but her pause makes me stop and turn around to face her. I can see in her face that she's trying to form the right words. Idacon was the first person I felt was a role model for me. He didn't just believe in me. He made me believe in myself. Not just for my art, but being able to succeed in general. I knew that Idacon meant a lot to her, but I never realized he meant that much to her. More than anything, he actually cared about me. About my thoughts and my dreams. I felt I felt. Olivia's lips trembled as she struggles to voice her thought. The thought. Normal. God, I probably sound stupid saying that. Shake my head in disagreement. Yes, you do. You don't. Mr. Idacon was important to me as well. It's okay, Olivia. I know how you feel. He gave me some of the best advice I've ever gotten from anyone, and encouraged me to follow my dreams, like you. I wish I had met him sooner. There's a moment of silence between us. Yeah, that is sad. We've only known him for like a few months. I think we started at like the end of the summer. So yeah, like maybe 3 months. I don't know. There's a moment of silence between us. Sorry. The air filled with the mix of sympathetic emotions. A shared sadness for the passing of someone who made an impact in both of our lives, but a sense of thankfulness that he graced our lives. I guess we both got our issues, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Fresh breeze of icy air sends a shudder down my spine. So what should we do now? I pat off the growing pile of snow off my shoulders and head. Let's see. I look at my phone. School's ending in 10 minutes. You want to just chill here until then? No pun intended. Sure. I look around, noticing a tiny bench for two nestled against a tree. Oh yeah, that one up there. I mean, I don't see any others, so let's do it. Let's sit on that bench. The bench breaks. The Gator girl must have noticed that she was already holding her arms out for me. Aww, taking her like a child. I recall something. A certain pair of raptors. I kneel down, facing away from Olivia. Wait, what? I recall something. A certain pair of raptors. What does that mean? Are they characters that I forgot about? I don't know. I have to look into that. I kneel down, facing away from Olivia. I can feel the icy flakes melt off me as Olivia leans against me again. Her powerful arms wrap around my shoulders, clawed fingers digging into my jacket. My fingers lock together to form a makeshift seat for her behind me. With my passenger secured, with my prisoner secured, I make a beeline for the bench. I flop her into it. Lest I get caught up in what I feel pressing into my back. Wait, what? Aw. She lets herself drop to the bench, uncaring for her landing. It was hard. Taking a page from the book of Olivia, I also drop in carefully next to her. Just glad to have some shelter from the increasing snowfall. So, here we are. Mission accomplished for Olivia. Now what? My curiosity compels me to ask Olivia something. So, we're on a bench here. Want to do it? Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what'd you wish for? I don't think you can tell somebody what you wished for, or else it won't come true. The superstitious side of myself says that she has a fair point, so I decided not to push her any further on it. Just curious is all. We continue relaxing in comfortable silence. I mean, I don't mind telling me if you tell me yours. I guess that's only fair. What did I wish for just now? I wish to be a stud. I wish to be a ladies' man. It's hard to put into words. It's not something specific, rather a feeling I keep coming back to. This feeling that I have. If it's what I think it is, then we're in trouble. Back before I came to this school, I would have wished for more friends, or a successful future, or to take back something embarrassing from the past, like getting my head sunken in by that dodgeball. But now that I think about it, I didn't need to make a wish. That's too vague. I know, but I don't know how else to put it. Come on, at least try. My best memories from the past few months. This. Being outside in the freezing cold. Yes. No, not that. What do you mean then? I struggle to find the words without making myself sound stupid. You know, we've hung out a lot together, but it's not often it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. They literally just like... They literally like copy and paste and like rotated her head. That's cheap. Yeah, I'm kidding. I've done stuff like that. There's two of us. Just us? Yeah, that doesn't happen a lot. I wish it was like that more often. The Baryonyx eyes go wide. Shoot, maybe that came across too weird. No. She digs it, she's horny. I mean, I just want to get closer to you, you know? I'll watch the beginnings of a blush form across Olivia's cheeks. Wait. Keep going, you're getting to second base. I don't mean it like that. Dude! I want to get to know you better. She glances away, laughing nervously as her tone changes drastically. Ah! Yeah, I understand, totally. I breathe a silent sigh of relief. You want to know what I wished for? If you don't want to share, you don't have to. No, I asked for yours, it's only right. I wished I was no longer a virgin. Yes! I wished to know what I want to wish for. Really? Seriously, like that, I have a dream. To have a dream. I glance across the bench towards her. I can't make sense of anything right now. I want today to be over. Frozen. And to have never happened all at once. I want I to come back, but I don't want to just replace him with someone else. It's too late to start all over again. She stops to wipe her eyes, but they're already dry. All I ever wanted was to be someone he would be proud of. But it just feels impossible. She looks away. I ended up picking something lame. Sorry. What's that? Olivia's still looking away, so while I can hear her hesitation, I can't tell what she's thinking. I threw that coin, and out of everything racing in my mind, One thought that stuck out the most was just... She chews her lip in contemplation for a moment, and when she finally continues, her voice is a soft whisper. Want somebody I can trust. I feel my face heat up from her words and her tone. Even with her head turned, I noticed a red flush creeping over Olivia's face too. Second base, second base. I instinctively jerked my head the other direction. Shoot, what do I do now? We're both sitting motionless, neither daring to say another word. Oh, there's like a little part, like between her neck and her shirt. It looks like there's like a little part there that they didn't shade. It kind of looks like that they used the bucket tool, but they forgot to click on that and shade that part. I don't know if it is, but I don't know. It just kind of looks a little odd. The artist in me is kind of getting a little bothered by such small detail. Anyway, if I listen closely, I feel like I can hear her heartbeat from here. It's totally going doki doki. She could probably hear mine as well. Mine's definitely going doki doki. It's about to go doki doki all over this place. I don't even notice the cold anymore. Maybe we can just stay like this for a few weeks. No, don't be ridiculous. You need to tell her how you feel. I clear my throat, searching for words that wouldn't come. She just said she wanted somebody to trust. I mean, you can trust me. I hear shuffling from Olivia. Damn it. I can't work up the nerve to turn my head towards her. I mean, your head was already towards her. My neck feels like a rusted hinge as I try to disobey my body and look at her through my periphery. Look at me! Do you trust me? What? Do you trust me? Then jump! Despite my words, she nods her head vigorously, the blush growing dangerously bright. Well, I shift my body towards her on the bench. I trust you too. Suddenly she shakes her head a bit to bring herself back to reality. Maybe I can be honest with you then. You're silly and you're ridiculous. Maybe a little over-optimistic. You're thoughtful and adventurous, and you're so willing to take me with you. You don't treat me any differently for this stupid thing. She lightly hits the armrest of the bench. I guess I stopped noticing at some point. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you're like so many words dance at the top, at the tip of my tongue. I thought I said top of his head. It's like dancing around my head like sugar plum fairies. Like, my mouth and my brain are at a standstill. I've been there plenty of times. It's like it right now. One wanting to just blurt out whatever, while the other keeps it all in and disseminates it. Disseminates it? Sorry, I've never seen that word before. In a thoughtful manner. What comes out is... smash. Wait, what? Blargal. A furious snort rips through the Gator girl's nose, followed by pearls of laughter. Out of embarrassment, after embarrassed shame, I cover my face with my hands. What was that? I curse my nerves as I try to protest her continued guttural guffaws. Come on, Olivia. I'm really trying. Snowflakes that managed to still land on me melt away from the extreme heat radiating from my whole head. My whole Mr. Clean head. Man, my throat's already starting to be parched. Okay, there we go, better. Olivia, a quiz is through. Lord, too many new words. Drawing back into the just very smug grin. Okay, take two, Inko. Head's temperature finally drops from core of the sun to a more manageable volcano. Volcano high. Thanks, jerk. Seeing that small quirk of her own lips, I can't stop a smile from growing on my face. My big dumb face. I guess, be honest with her and yourself. Use the Force, Inko. Honest. At the very start, I thought you were just out of it. What? You almost ran over me in the hallway. Oh. She frowns and looks away. Oh, nice job. That's being blunt. Sorry. And then you tried to get my seat moved. Sorry. And the claw thing today? Not sorry about that. Wait, what claw thing? I figured. And he used to be hard to talk to. Felt awkward every time I even try. Your snoot is just so big. It's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be that honest. Mr. Idakin like face palms in heaven. It's like you had one job, Inko, and you fucked it up. Like, thank Raptor Jesus for Damien and Liz, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to know the real you. I'm starting to feel weird again. Olivia rings her clawed fingers together. And what do you think of the real me? She's easily the most caring person I've ever known. I mean, yeah, she can be a little selfish, a little bit of a sassy pants, a little bit of a naughty Nancy, kind of a jerk. It doesn't think ahead sometimes. But when she cares for something, she just has to do everything she possibly can for whatever it is. Is that what you think? Yes. I think you're quite caring, and passionate, and sexy, and what? And I know what Mr. Idakin saw that in you too. Olivia's eyes water at the mention of our mentor. Oh, nice job. Thank you, Inko. Now's the time, Inko. Just say it. Hey, Inko. Say it. Do you like me? Of course. Yes? Why does talking have to be so hard? I prepare for Olivia's smug one-liner to crush my weak confession. My after confession. Instead, I watch as Olivia brings her hood up and hides her eyes with it. Aww. Really? For some reason, seeing her like this fills me with a well of confidence. Yeah. Can I hear you say it? I love you. I like you, Olivia. You're a really good friend. I don't get how. No. Peek. Her hood peels away just enough that I could see her shimmering silver eyes. Why would you like someone like me? I like you too. Oh, that's so adorable. She's always wearing her cute little slippers. I don't like that they kind of look like Pedo Bear, but it's still cute. She even wears them to school. Olivia brings her legs to her chest, holding the limbs tightly to her. She brings her hoodies hem over her legs. Hem. Transforming herself into a crocodile-shaped igloo. Can I fit in there? An olive igloo. Slippers was a bad idea. Wait. But you can't feel... Was that an error? Because I don't think you can feel like cold or anything either, right? How does that work? Like, I know when somebody's legs don't work, I know they can't like operate them, obviously. Nice job. But do they lose all feeling in their legs or in their limbs, be it legs or arms? Do they lose like the sensation of hot or cold? I am curious about that a little bit. I was always under the impression they didn't feel anything. So I feel like that was a little bit of an error. Sorry, I was just... sorry, just give me 1 minute. Something has piqued my interest. Okay. Wow. That was weird. Okay. Back to business. Oh crap, yeah. You okay? Fine. Just call someone. I cough awkwardly to get my phone out to call Liz. And get my phone out. Right. Hello? Inko, is that you? Are you supposed to be in class right now? You're not ditching, are you? Skeller let Olivia and I out early. Oh, that was me. Skeller let Olivia and I out early. Oh, okay. I was told about Professor Idekin. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. I'm alright. I'm with Olivia by the old park by the school. Her chair is busted and we're kind of stuck. There's keening whine from the bottled crocodile next to me, her tail wrapping around her as if to hug herself. Broke? In this weather? Are you two okay? We're fine. Can you pick us up? Sure, I think I remember where that is. I'm with Principal Skeller right now. She said that she didn't let you guys out early. So yeah, busted. Once we're finished, I can get you two on the way home. Thanks. After some shuffling, the call drops. I turn back to Olivia. She seems more anxious more than anything right now. You alright? Yeah. I'll be okay. The stovepipe maw of the igloo chatters quietly in the cold. My concern finally takes hold, forcing me to finally close the gap between us. She said the chair had no replacement. It'll take a while for a new one to come in. That means she'll be trapped at home. Sorry. I didn't mean to have intrusive thoughts. Completely sealed off from the outside. Man. Lucky. Beginning of Olivia's annoyed protest die of exposure. Becoming a grumbling acceptance as I wrap my arms around her shivering form. You're lucky you're warm, Inko. Yeah, I definitely feel like it. As her body shifts and nestles closer against me. Olivia's eyes lay on my lap. Or Olivia's tail lays on my lap. What the fuck? Where do eyes come from? The shivers reverberating through it the most. I lay my palm on top of it, feeling the cold limbs shaking slowly still. Some long-distance trivia about limbs losing heat the fastest springs to mind, and in hopes of keeping frostbite away, I pet the heavy tail. As soon as I do, I hear the silliest sound rumbling from Olivia's chest and through the rest of her. It's like a purring cat, almost. I can purr too. Kind of. There's a new sensation on my cheek now. Soft, warm. Aww. She's... Her lips are playing firmly on my cheek, and... This... feels nice. As I continue to warm her tail for her, I feel her warm lips press more and more against my cheek. I don't know if kisses are supposed to go this long. It'd be this wet. And now the lips are moving and some pointy things are there and my flesh peels off. Mulch. And that's her teeth. Up! Olivia instantly lets go of my cheek from her non-lethal bite. Aw. Oh fuck, sorry. I'm new to this stuff. I'm nervous. It's okay, really. I like that. Do it again. I put my hand on my cheek to feel the damage. I feel the indents of her fangs, but nothing serious. Bite me again, that felt good. Almost even started falling asleep before we hear a car pull up at the bottom of the hill. Olivia perks up and leans forward to try and see who it is. A few seconds later, with his head rise above the occasion, or rise above the stairs, scanning like a submarine periscope. Me trying to be a submarine, but it doesn't work. Crap. It's gonna be tough getting all the way back down, even with Liz's help. We're gonna have to get a helicopter. I look back and smile at Olivia, still huddled against herself and clinging to my arm. You ready? Today's scene would drag on endlessly. Liz's arrival had ended our embrace, and she had quite the dour look on her face. She said she has been in a meeting with the principal. I can only imagine how the faculty and the student council were reacting to Iketon's passing. Idacon. Her mood seemed to lift a little, at least when she saw Olivia and I both huddled together beneath a tree. Olivia's mood, on the other hand, plummeted. Probably from the way Liz and I had to carry her to the car. The ride to the Payne household had been silent, save for Olivia's grumbling and embarrassment. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I don't think it's Pine, I think it's Payne. Because I heard a lot of people say the last name and they all said Payne, so if I'm wrong, go blame all those other people that played this game. All those other like Let's Players and stuff. You know who you are. Go after them, not me. I just always thought it was like Pine, because you don't name somebody Payne unless it's like somebody evil. Like Betty. Master Payne, what do we do? Open the mouth. Okay. I think I'd be in a similar mood if I was treated like a sack of potatoes. But then again, how else were we supposed to carry her? Carry on, carry on. I should suggest some more leg workouts to Coach Sully. Just in case. Hey, cool. Damon and Randy were waiting for us by the curb. The older man looking over Olivia with worry. When your friend told us so, and now we're beside ourselves. I'm fine. Randy, just... Aw. Randy didn't really hear her, as the instant her car was open to her legal guardian pulled... As the instant her car door was open, her legal guardian... Okay, shouldn't they put like a comma there? I don't know. Pulled her up in one hell of a bear hug. Come on, you kids come in. What? I'll get you kids some hot cocoa. Yeah, I'm sitting down. I don't know why, but it feels like when I'm sitting down and I'm reading, it gets hard for me. I don't know what kind of logic that makes sense, but no. I don't know. I just feel like I kind of read a little better when I'm standing. So, whatever. Damien watched on with a smile of relief as his father hauled her over his shoulder and marched into his home. Ow. You guys want to stick around? Vinny's still in school, so we'll have the consoles to ourselves. Pfft, if I was a gamer. It's still pretty early, all things considered. Sure, I love some hot chocolate right now. And I would love to play video games. Wait, hold on. There we go. Had to crack a jaw. Liz? I'd like to, really, but the council still needs to prepare for the arrangements for Idaken's... Well, you know. Maybe I'll come by after if I can. Ah, alright. Well, if you do, I'll make sure there's some cocoa left. I appreciate it. With that, Liz drives off down the street and crashes her car. It blew up for some reason. Come on, let's hit and set before we turn into popsicles. Settling into the well-worn couch, I notice a distinct lack of Baronix. Where's Olivia? Randy chimes in the kitchen, busying himself with an old-fashioned kettle. She's probably taking a nice hot bath. She wanted to rest on her bed for now, boys. Give her some time. No one can resist hot cocoa during weather like this, especially how I make it. I make it with propane. Plenty of propane. Never had homebrew hot chocolate. I have, plenty of times. It's good. But if it's anything like his cooking, then it must be some good stuff. I make it with mushrooms. After a few minutes, Rainey comes out with a tray. Here you guys go. He passes around a few Christmas-themed mugs. I thought I said a few Christian mugs. I'm like, thank you. Also, yeah, obviously they don't even bother here. They just flip the cups around. Niemad. Niev. Oh yeah, I get Vinny. We're gonna have to be Vinny for a bit. You cool with that? Yeah. Thanks, Randy. Man, you look cold. Were you out there long? It's true, but the snow on my jacket's melting and my clothes are chilly and soaked. Feel free to take a load off until you warm up. Then get out of my house. I'll be in my bedroom resting. Holla if you need anything else. Damn it, Vinny. Wait, right. He gives Damien a pat on the back and leaves. The mug is hot to the touch, but it's a welcoming feeling to warm up my icy fingers. My icy salad fingers. Why did I reference that? I take a moment to gently blow the air of the beverage to cool it down before moving it to my lips. Yeah, I know, says Vinny. They couldn't even, like, draw them holding the glasses. It's so weird looking. Sorry, I'm gonna be critical with this. Even if you have to, like, cut and transform the arms a little bit to make it look like they're holding it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Damon is chugging his. He finishes the swig and sets the glass down. That must have been half of it in one go. Well, there are multiple ways to enjoy anything. After today's events and weather, I really needed this. Another sip. Wait, another sip. It was really helping me. Wait, it was really helping warm me up. I didn't even notice how cold I was. Hey, Vinny. Yeah? You good? I'm all together, yeah. Still a bit scattered. I don't blame you. Hey, Pops doesn't want you venturing back into the tundra out there. You up for a game or something? He gestures to the entertainment setup. No, but go ahead, I'll watch. Damon thinks for a second, the few gears in his head turning in conflict. Really, I don't mind. Alright, I'll get set up. Frickin' non-gamer. Damon sets his game up, searching several mismatched cases for the top right CD, and giving the screen a good thump to get it to work properly. What? Hey, that's not a freaking CRT TV. You don't need to do that. What, you got a pair of pliers hooked on it too? I don't see an antenna or anywhere on that. Grabbing controller, he turns on the Xbox One. Come on. Could have had like the Rockendo Switch or something. The Nintendo Switch. That's actually a good one. The Nintendo. You can have that one gaming on if you make another game like this, which I hope you do. Grabbing a controller, he turns selects something called Rock Ring ODHG and settles it deep into the groove on the couch. I think it's supposed to be Halo or Halo-esque. I know it was also in some new games, so it's funny seeing it here again. They also referenced Castlevania Symphony of the Night as well. I was happy to see that. The only problem is, I think it was only referenced in the bad ending. Or at least the path to the bad ending. So, yeah. Okie. This is one of my favorites in this series. After a minute or two of gathering a full lobby, the Dilophospino Dino picks his class and begins his virtual rampage. Only a minute in, he manages to get the first kill. I'm just a bit burnt out for the day. Getting pretty tired, actually. Hey, Inko. Yeah? Lydia didn't come back with a wheelchair. Did something happen? Yeah, she isn't taking Idacon's... passing well. Man. Well, I'm glad you were there for her. My eyes remain on the screen, lost in the violent violence as some in-game announcer proclaims Damien's digital massacre. Or maybe that isn't Halo, I don't know. On his part, Damien's frills wavered like crazy. It looked as if his arms also wanted to move in victory. Victory! You want to talk about it? I don't want to take up your time, Damien. Come on, man. We've known each other for a while. You be honest with me. Not sure where to begin, really. Idacon was really cool. I don't really have the right words for it. Somehow I think I'm unqualified to speak on it compared to Olivia. She knew him better than I ever did. He was important to her, yeah. We talked about it for a bit before Liz picked us up, but I'm worried I'm not much help. Well, that's what we're here for, right? To help her out in any way we can. Best thing to do is be ourselves for her, and she'll eventually go through the motions her own way. Yeah, that makes a surprising amount of sense. I slowly look up from my mug over to Damien. And you make it sound so easy too. He briefly meets my gaze before returning his attention to the screen. I know I'm not the smartest guy around, but I do know Olivia. We don't share parents, but she's still my older sister. Older sister? Her birthday is first, duh. And knowing Olivia, she'll be able to manage. How old is everybody? I'm actually curious. But how are you managing? Me? Trying to sort the maelstrom of emotions running rampant in my head is overwhelmed, I guess. I wish I got to learn more from him. Olivia could probably recite some of his lessons by heart. She probably could. I remember the first time she got to work with some special paints in class. She was just ecstatic. She came home... Oh, wait. Oh, that's him. I remember the first time she got to work with some special paints in class. She was ecstatic. She came home a mess, covering all blues and greens and leaving tracks behind wherever she went. When Mom saw her carpet vandalized, she threw her right in the backyard and hosed her off. I ended up joining in because it looked fun. Lying in the hallway leading to her room, a part of me wants to see if she's alright. That part simply wants to be closer to her again. Damien looks back again, the unspoken question clearly ran across his arched eyebrows. What about Olivia and you? Speaking of, I may have told Olivia that I liked her. About time. Huh? What? You two stuck together like glue ever since the summer barbecue. I mean, come on now. Anyone would have a brain, like me, could see that you were becoming more than friends. All the signs were there. Although it does worry me a little. Why is that? Well, think about it. Your teacher just passed away. You're both wrecks right now. What if it's just that suspension bridge thing? Suspension bridge thing. I don't know, man. It only just happened. You're right, sorry. I do like Olivia, I know that. I guess I'm a little scared of the future. How so? Never seen that as one word. There's just a bunch of things I still don't get. I still don't get about Olivia. Or maybe friendship in general. It's not as magic as I thought. When I first arrived at St. Hammond, I never really had any friends like you guys. They were all boring humans, not attractive dinos. So to suddenly be involved in all this, I don't know. I think I get it, yeah. I think it's gonna be a little dramatic around here. Oh, I think it's gonna be a little dramatic around here. One way to put it. It's so different about... Wait, what's so different about your old friends? Never really had any. Well, that's not true. I had friends, but they were like day friends, you know? Classmate friends, yeah. I got a bunch. And your folks constantly moving means they only ever lasted like a year tops. Yeah. Am I a day friend? No way. You came to our parties and everything. In fact, look. He points to a subtle discolored patch on my jeans where Fanny's acid punch had failed to completely wash off. We got you marked. You're ours now. No takebacks. Thanks. It means more than you know. Yeah. To be honest, I always had a good feeling about you. I always knew you were a good egg. I thought you'd be a decent addition to the group, but to see Olivia actually start opening up around you 2 months ago, oh yeah, that was unthinkable. Wait, yeah, that was him. All those years I was trying alone, you know? Ow. Sorry. Man, all worthwhile. Not to take credit or anything, which I totally am. I'm just really glad to see her happy after so long. Moments of Olivia and I together flash into my head. Good, bad, and the ugly, and everything between. It all culminates into a single image of her staring up at me with a smile of hers. Me too. Hard to believe that she's been dealing with so much inside when I first met her. Well, ain't go. Some people just have a lot of problems they hide from the world. For example, I'm gay. Sorry. He puts the controller down and shifts the look in my eyes. His character is instantly sniped. That hot chocolate gave me a tummy ache. I'm being serious. That was serious. It could be little things like that. I'm lactose intolerant, fool. Little stresses that add up. Now it doesn't bother me, but someone else. It might just about ruin them. If you're trying to get with Olivia, I'll give you a nickel's worth of advice my dad told me. If a girl you like asks you to wear your shirt at 2 a.m. and to bake cookies, she's an absolute keeper. Heh, that's some pretty good advice. I can't make cookies though. Just don't break her heart, yeah, or I'll break you. I wouldn't dare think of it. Damien offers me a fist bump, to which I happily reciprocate. Yeah. Bros. Like me and Gray. The door creaks open. Both our heads turn back at the sound. It's Olivia. Aw, she's without her shirt. It's cute. I think K-Manon's actually selling a shirt like that. So you can actually buy Olivia's shirt. He also sells little plushies, and I really, really, really want to buy one of her. Hopefully they still have some in stock. She kneels in the doorway to her room, leaning against the side railing. I smell chocolate. Damien nods to me and continues his game. The ambient gunfire and controller clicking fills the silence. I take the hint to stand up, slowly approaching Olivia as she tries to shuffle down the hallway. She is completely upright in a display of pure confidence. Even her tail is upright, as if to amplify her dignity. Her diggity. I'll have to tell her how cute that is when I'm not so drained. I wordlessly offer her a hand and she accepts. Aww. With her on my shoulder, I walk the both of us towards the living room couch and plop down on it with her. Oh, here. I lean forward to grab her cocoa from the coffee table. Most of the warmth is gone by now. Guess I can go warm it up in the microwave for her. She's tugging my arm. Come on, it's cold. She starts leaning in harder against me to keep me from getting up all the way. Aw. Alright, jeez. I give her the mug and she goes back to start sipping instantly. Yeah, when a girl freaking clings to you, don't... For the first time, which like clings to you and wants to, you know, like be together with you, don't just brush her off. When she's clingy 24/7 for like a whole year, then yeah, there's something wrong with that. So to just back it up a little bit, I give her the mug and she goes to start sipping it instantly, holding it with invisible hands. I was gonna warm... My voice dies as I feel her settle against my legs with a relaxed hum. Aw. Her body relaxes more and I'm allowed to sit up enough for her to settle in my shoulder. She's warm. The two of us watch Damien's game continue. Olivia continues sipping down her drink, letting one hand free from the mug. There's an ad break. Crud. Her hand finds its way to mine, and our fingers curl around each other's. Aw. Damon plays a few more games. I don't really keep track of how well he goes. Oh, how well he does, okay. He finishes one last match and yawns, stretching back over the couch. Alright, that's probably enough for me. All that losing has me drained. I'm gonna get going. Give you two some space. Yeah, that's usually me with games, or at least with online competitive games. If I lose like one too many times, then I just stop and move on to something else. Because yeah, it's fun, but if I'm not getting anything from it, then it's time to like take a hint. Even if you do like level up a little bit, you don't get as much experience, so there's a few games that I kind of did with that. One of them being the Evil Dead game, which unfortunately is being discontinued. And I'm really, really pissed about that. Frickin' Bruce Campbell posted that himself, and I mean, I don't think he has any power over it, but still, it's a huge shame. I'm gonna get going. Give you two some space. Okay. Damon gets up from the couch and slides the controller near the cabinet where it lied before. On his way out, he stops to look right into my eyes. Do it. Hey, keep things chill, man. Don't do anything stupid, alright? Yeah. He nods and heads off in the depths of the house. Wait, what? What do you mean? What'd you mean? Just like that, it's quiet once more. Is she asleep? Hey. Hmm? I, don't think you've seen my room before, have you? No, not at all. Would you want to see? I'd love to. I watch her blush. Am I getting good at this? Okay, just walk me there. Similar to before, I help Olivia off the couch, and we shuffle our way towards her room. Aww. Yeah, I had to draw all this. I think I did a pretty good job capturing the detail of her room. There might have been a few things that I missed, but I think I did pretty good for the most part. Wait a minute. Oh shit, I didn't, did I? Let me look back at that. Oh fuck, I did do it. Ah. And that was like before I did the animation. Shit. I forgot to draw her tail. Again. Oh my gosh. Or not again, but it was the first time. The second time was when I made that Scott Pilgrim animation. Accidentally forgot to give her her tail. So fucking stupid. I didn't put any posters on her wall. Although it was in like an angle that you couldn't really see it to begin with, but I don't know, I'm sure it could have put something there. Yeah, I think I did okay. Aside from the tail, whatever. Oh, a lot of people on Twitter liked it, I guess. So that's good. Wow. I'm not sure what I was expecting. Wait, I'm not sure what I was expecting Olivia's room to look like, but I'm surprised. It's the air that hits me first. A strange mix of heavy, fake floral candle trying its best to cover up the almost nostalgic scent of art supplies and alligator's musk. Band posters and paintings of dinosaurs cover a lot of her wall. A lot of her wall space, like the room is her own personal campus. Her desk sat beneath the window. Again, what space that wasn't covered up by faded looking paper was instead covered up by dried up paints. I read that as plants. I was like, where are the plants? All in all, it reminds me of the rooms they'd show in older high school movies. So where do you want? Just on the floor is fine. I gently lower Olivia to the floor, letting myself sit cross-legged next to her in the process. So, what do you think? I think it suits you. Figured you wouldn't have any chairs. I got this really soft rug and a beanbag chair over there. She gestures to the beat-up lump in the corner near a large lamp. Oh yeah. It's frickin' Among Us thing over there. I guess this guy likes Among Us. I gotta go back to that game. I'm gonna have to ask everybody next time, because I guess they have more game modes and stuff, and I really miss playing that one. Olivia pulls something off her bed. It's a laptop. Open to a music program. Holding it with her mind powers. But I don't recognize any of these songs, or bands, or albums. Pretty big track list. What music do you listen to? I'm sort of a closeted metalhead. Whenever I'm alone, I put some on full blast while I do chores or art. Generator, Head, Super Death, Iron Tomb, you name it. What do you listen to? Video game music. Please let us get in. Don't lock us away. Wait, what? Mumble rap. I listen to mumble rap. Is that a thing? If that scratches your brain, then. Anyway, my dad was super into heavy metal when I was a kid, and he got me into it. He was a metalhead. When Damien and I would be playing out in the yard, and his mom would be making lunch, our dads would be at the garage blasting heavy metal while they worked in the car. Working on cars? Yep. My dad and Uncle Randy would, oh, she said uncle, would fix up, Randy would fix up some car. What? Don't be ashamed for saying that. She clears her throat. Yeah, meanwhile, my throat's freaking hurting. I might actually call it an early night tonight, like around 9. I guess it's been just such a long time since I, like, talked to the song. So I gotta get back into it. Okay. She clears her throat. Huh, I think that's the first time I heard you call him Uncle Randy. Yeah, I call him that sometimes, along with Auntie Sophia. Sophia. You call him Auntie Sophia? Your right hand comes off? Right hand comes off? Wait, that's what it says, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't bring that line back in the Resident Evil 4 remake. That's such a funny line. Even if it is silly. Your right hand comes off? What do you... Olivia lunges over and chomps at my hand, and I have to take a moment to check my fingers just in case. Hey, I was joking. So was I. But yeah, I listened to a lot of this. You want to hear any? She offers me the trackpad. Anything I see, huh? Or anything I see, huh? Say, what kind of music is B flat? Music is a bit lame, actually. Wait here, there's actually something else. Something else. Something nobody else gets to see. Aw. I'm gonna show you my chest. Oh no. Here it is. Look. Olivia holds out a small wooden box. There are 2 rusted metal latches that have long since aged past their use. Yeah. I can't see it quite well in the dim lighting, but I think if I were to hold it up to sunlight, I'd see a thin layer of glitter glue coating of the whole thing. It's also been painted carefully, with very thoughtful attention to tones. What could even be inside? Honestly, no guesses come to mind. Could be anything. What are you waiting for? Open my chest and reap the rewards. Carefully, I open the lid. Wrong chest! Aw. Inside is Olivia's chest. Box is filled with various baubles and trinkets. What is all this? It's like my own little hoard. I've been saving up lots of little things through the years. Nobody else has even seen it. Ever seen it. She holds out the box for me to take. It's heavier than it looks. This must be some high quality material. With the box in hand, I sit at the end of the table. Olivia manages to crawl her way up to sit beside me. She reaches inside to grab. Oh, my buddy Rex is playing Angels with Scaly Wings. That game is dialogue heavy. I don't know if I could get through that one. On stream, I mean. What are these? Rocks, stupid. Just a couple of cool rocks I found around. Like, I liked how they looked, so I kept them. I grab one of the rocks and give it a closer look. It's gray with a thin brown line around it and smooth to the touch. Be a perfect skipping stone. That's one of my favorites. Tastes like salt. Did you lick it? I don't know. How do you know that? I don't know. I tasted it. Wow, she didn't even try to hide that. Oh, hey. Oh, some of these look really cool. Of course they do. I picked all these out myself. Where'd you get these? I pick one up whenever I see one. They're a dime a dozen. Wait, what are these? What are these? These aren't these, okay, these are stones. Okay, if these are stones, then what are these? These pins? It's a picture of Olivia. What? Picture of Olivia's chest. I mean, Olivia at the shore. This is the chest that I wanted you to see. This was from last summer. Dad had the weekend off, and we all went swimming together at the beach. The sun was just setting, and I decided to take a picture since it was a nice view. Plus, I felt pretty. Maybe, we could go together sometime. Maybe, yeah. She places the photo back in the box. Oh, this used to be Uncle Randy's. Does the engraving mean anything? She shakes her head with a soft smile. Not really. He said it's harder to steal and hide stuff that looks unique. Really, I think he thought it'd look cool and not tacky. Well, I think it looks cool. You would. A friggin' Bakugan here. Oh, I love this little guy. What's that? Let me show you. Olivia rummages through the box and plucks out the tiny hexagon piece. She then places the plastic ball into it. Right before my eyes, transforms into this little robotic-looking dinosaur. Oh. This is a Gabukan. No, it literally is Bakugan. They just switch letters around. Are they? Is Bakugan still a thing? Let me see. Is Bakugan still a thing? No, that was me saying that. I thought it was gonna be like around. Did the final season top Bakugan Legends stream Netflix on March 2023. Toy brand has also proven popular with customers, reaching #1. Dang. Let's see. Right now, merge into... Bakugan Champions of Vestroya? 2020. Oh, okay, so I guess it's still kind of around. New 2023 Bakugan are weird. You're weird. Anyway. Dinoid to be exact. I was hooked on the show when I was younger, and I was always asking to get the toys for my birthday and Christmas. Vinny's got the rest of my old collection. This one was always my favorite, so I keep it here. Aww. A paintbrush? A very important paintbrush. Olivia's lips turn upward slowly as each bristle of the brush flicks away from her thumb. As she averts her eyes from mine, I could see the green of her scaly cheeks turn red. Sorry, just got sentimental for a moment. This was the first brush I ever had. Dad gave it to me on my 5th birthday. Her tone falters lightly. Dad always asked me to make him little drawings, and every time I finished one and gave it to him, he'd tell me it looked amazing. I could barely draw a circle back then, but he'd still gush over them, and she shakes her head. I think he put them in some scrapbook. I don't know, but he kept them all. Olivia looks back to me, my head is a diamond. Her embarrassment turning into bashfulness. Thanks. What's that? That's my first tooth, or first teeth. Wow. Never seen baby dino teeth up close before. It's so tiny and sharp. What's that one? That's my 58th tooth. Dang. Your teeth grow back? Yours don't. Wait. Humans. Okay, that was weird. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I mean, I know it was an awkward silence, but usually it's coupled with like a ... But yeah, they only grow back once. Speaking of teeth, I have to get one extracted soon, because it is killing me. It actually is a pain when I like talk, so. Minutes go by as Olivia continues showing off her personal little hoard. Her personal little hoard of crack cocaine. Crack whoring bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to play that. All tiny objects that Olivia has chosen to keep with her the whole time, eagerly explaining the significance of every little piece she's got locked away in here. By the time we're done, she's resting her muzzle on my shoulder. Aw. Can you... Can you put this back on the dresser there? Actually made me yawn for reals. Sure. I gently move her up my shoulder, much to her muffled groans of protest. Then I carefully place the box back where it was on the dresser, and it just exploded for no reason. A small friend pokes his nose curiously through the bars of the cage. Hey, little guy, long time no see. Were you napping? The black and white Murrid replies. Murrid? With a series of squeaks. I like to think he's saying that he's glad to see me. Hey, Olivia. Aw. I'm pretty exhausted too. Bed's definitely off limits. That leaves either the floor or the couch outside. Or, the beanbag chair looks pretty inviting right now. I slump into it. The beads decide scrunching under my weight as I settle in. It's soft. It smells like paint and Olivia's hair. Does Olivia lay on this while she works? I miss beanbag chairs. I used to have one a long time ago. It was actually fun. I think I had like a baseball one. As I start to drift off, the last thing my weary eyes take notice of is Olivia sleeping soundly on her bed. With how emotionally draining this whole day has been for us, it's nice to see her looking so peaceful. I begin to stir from my deep, cushiony slumber. Feels like there's something heavy across my stomach, stopping my ability to move. Did someone throw a weighted blanket on me? Actually, it feels like whatever's on me is vibrating. What is it? Olivia? Yeah, apparently this is the other lewd picture. And it's like, seriously, this isn't lewd. But damn, she's thick. I'm not a big butt guy, but I gotta admit, that's actually kind of like that. She's up on me. My entire head grows hot as my brain tries to process the situation. How we're, as she's, her chest pressing close to mine. I can feel her rhythmic breathing against my body. It's deep, slow, but with a subtle but noticeable rumble with each exhale. If I focus hard enough, I could probably feel her heartbeat. Maybe she sleep crawled onto the beanbag and didn't realize I was on it. I should probably wake her up so she can get back to her bed. Excuse me. Why am I burping? I haven't had any soda. I haven't had any in a long time. Anyway, anytime I try to move her, her limbs cling tighter around my body like a boa constrictor. She's gonna kill me. With all but Olivia's tail wrapped around me, any attempt of escaping her hold is fruitless. Olivia looks even more peaceful than she did on the bed. Maybe she does know that I'm here. I'll leave her be. Last thing I want to do is make her a cranky gator. With my free hand, I grab her ass. I manage to grab my phone. I call up Damien. I'm like, help me. Checking the time. Digital clock says it's only 5 minutes past 4:30. Plenty of time to continue my nap. I nestle my head back into the beanbag. Feeling Olivia's rumbling lull me back to sleep. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna take that as my cue to stop and also turn in for like an early night, because my eyes, man, I'm having a hard time keeping them open. Because I go to work at like 4, I get home at like 8, and I try to like take a little nap, but it doesn't work, so I'm up from 8 to whatever. And it's really tough because I can't do like a full stream session without getting tired, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Maybe stream a little earlier. I don't know. I don't know if I want to, because I have stuff that I gotta do, like draw and whatnot. But I will figure that out when the time comes. So I'm sorry to cut it early, but I'm tired. And my throat is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna go ahead and just call it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. For those of you who stuck around and are watching, thank you so much. And if you guys like what you saw, then please take a nice big bite out of that follow button. And until next time, you guys have a wondrous night. Sleep tight. And don't let the vampires bite. Or the gators. Or at the very least, don't let them bite too